Welcome to another episode of the Cat Breeding for Beginners podcast. I'm Pamela and I breed British Shorthairs in Perth, Western Australia. I have a real passion for cat breeding and exhibiting, and I want to share my knowledge and experience with you. I'm on a mission to help new cat breeders go from feeling intimidated, confused and having trouble getting started to confidently breeding happy and healthy cats whilst enjoying this amazing hobby. Before we get started, make sure you visit my website and download your copy of my helpful guide, Advice to New Breeders, where experienced breeders share some great tips they wish someone told them when they started breeding. You can find the link on my homepage at www.catbreedingforbeginners.com. Just look for the picture of Angelica with her kittens. You may not know this about me, but I actually do have a couple of health issues that I need to manage. And I often feel like I'm a bit banging on about this, but I have had cancer. I had cancer a couple of years ago. I've had a double mastectomy. I'm all good now. But a knock-on effect of that is that I'm on a certain drug, and that drug does make me have some complications. One of the complications is that I get massively dehydrated, like crazy dehydrated. It's a combination of a couple of different things going on with me, and I can normally manage it pretty good, but it just gets on top of me sometimes, and I need to go to the doctors and I need to go get on a drip and get some fluid put into me. The reason I'm telling you this story, because that's got nothing related to cats, but the reason is that yesterday I had to go in, and while I was in with the nurse getting the drip put in and I had the bag running, I took a photo. I took a photo of myself and I put it on my Facebook page. Now, I put it on my personal Facebook page, but there are many, many people that have my cats that have, developed into friendships, and I have them on my personal page as opposed to just my Cuddleton breeding page. And what was really interesting about the post was that there was lots of people that came on and said, I hope you feel better. Friends that I know from cats, friends that I know from outside of cats, from my other life. And there was lots of well-wishing, but there was a ton of people that put pictures of my cats that I have bred and said, that the cats were wishing me well. And I thought that was really magic. If you were someone that's like me, that's passionate about cats and has been breeding them for a long time, to have that happen, that just made me feel so much better. Like, I loved all of the well-wishing, but the well-wishing from the cats was particularly cool. And, there was a message there from Angus and Maxie said that you should just drink more gin. And then there was a picture of a couple of pictures of the cats, and when somebody posted the first one of their cat saying that, this cat wishes you well, other people started to join in as well. And they were putting pictures even in the same pose, it was really cute. And it was lovely that, the people, the owners were thinking about me, but also that they knew that the connection to the cats that I have, that I've bred, would mean that would make me happy too. And I just really loved it. I love seeing them. And what I wanted to say was, like, when you're breeding cats, if you're the kind of person that somebody comes to get the cat, they get the cat, they go, and that's it, it's their cat, and you never want to know anything more about it, okay, that's one way to breed. But if you're like me, maintaining that relationship with the owner is so positive. So positive. If you always make sure when they send you a photo of their cat that you reply, even if you just reply and say, that's so cute, they want that validation from you. They want to know that you still care about the cat. They want to know that there's someone else in the world that loves that animal as much as they do. They want to know that. Why would you not want to give that person that special feeling? Why would you not want to make them happier than they already are with the animal they have from you? It's such a good thing to maintain. When they have problems with the animals, they will contact you and tell you. They're not telling you because they're complaining. They're telling you because they want to share that with the person that cares. A really good example of this is that, and one of the people that posted and said, Georgie and Sassy, wish you well. That was those two cats are now, I think, about 15, and one of them has recently had a massive cancer removed from her side. So she's probably on a little bit of borrowed time at this point. Her owner sent me from start to finish the whole process of doing the tests, working out what was wrong, what they thought it might be, sent me photos of what was coming out of the tumour, sent me photos after the surgery was done, sent me photos and videos of the special sock that she made to go around the cat's neck so it wouldn't lick the sutures, sent me photos of the last sutures before they came out, sent me photos after the sutures came out, sent me videos of the cat walking around, sent me cute photos of the cat sleeping, expressed how much she loved her animals in all of these messages that she sent to me. And I was there for all of it. I was like really interested in what was going on, but all I needed to do was I needed to just say to her, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's happening. Oh, is she okay? How is she feeling today? She looks a lot better. She just wanted somebody else that would be the person that she could talk to about her cat. And that was fine for that to be me. That was fine for that to be me. And if you behave like this with the people that are getting your animals, and yes, over time it does build up to be a lot of people, and I think and not a day goes by where I don't have at least one photo update, one little message on Facebook or something. I get something pretty much every day from these people. But over time, you'll have these great relationships formed. And then when something does happen, these people will still be there for you. They will be there to give you that positive feeling back in return. They will return the gesture, I promise. When I was sick with cancer and I was in hospital, I was in hospital and I would put up a post of, I was bald, had chemo and everything. I was having I had about 6 operations that year. When I put this stuff up on my personal Facebook page, a lot of these people, that was the reciprocation of what I had given out to them over the years came back like hugely. And I actually did put a post on my Cuddleton page because I needed to kind of let people know what was going on. Because there's many people that have my cats, but there was kittens being born. I had kittens born while I was being operated on, basically. Because the matings were done before we knew I had the cancer. So I posted on my Cuddleton page about what was going on, and it was just the outpouring of, concern and positive wishes and all of those things was insane. It was insane. I felt so uplifted reading all of that, and thinking about it now makes me feel emotional. So if you're someone that you just have to give out a little bit. It's a little bit. If someone sends you a photo, if you tell them when they leave, I would love to have updates. You can send me photos at any time, day or night. I get them all day long and I'd still be happy. Please send me updates. When you get those updates, if you respond positively, even if it's just a little response, ask them a question. Ask a question. Yesterday, I got a photo of 3 of my cats. There's people that have 3 of my cats. And they sent me a photo of all 3 cats chilling out in the same area together. One was on a chair, one was on a stool, and the other one was upside down on her belly. And so I went back to them and I said, oh, they all look fantastic. They look so happy together. And then I just asked the question, does Minnie often lay on her back like that? That's very much a Cuddleton thing. And then they replied. So you're creating this engagement with them, and they replied and said, yes, she does it a lot. The other 2 don't do it at all. So that was interesting. And I said, oh, thanks for the photo. They look really happy. That engagement, that person feels really good about that. I feel really good about that. There's nothing but joy coming from this hobby that I'm doing, It's creating joy for me. It's creating joy for them. And the cats are pretty damn happy too. So when you have people that are getting cats and kittens from you, if you maintain that relationship, even in a tiny way over the years, it's going to come back to you, and it's going to be something where it will be reciprocated at some point, and you're going to feel that feeling that I felt yesterday when I wasn't feeling very good at all, and stuck at the doctors with a drip in my arm, getting all these messages from people that genuinely care and have this feeling that I've given them something that's positive in their life, so they're returning that positivity to me. It's just amazing. So I recommend that you cultivate those relationships and never be the person that, thanks, here's the money, here's the cat, bye, never see you again, don't want to know. Never be that person. I don't like that person. I don't want you to be that person. I want you to be the person that is still involved. When they tell you that the cat's passed away at 18 years old, then you're sad with the person. And, I want you to be that person. I don't want you to be the give me the money, get out, I don't want to know you again person. I don't want to know that person. Okay, all right. Well, that was just a little bit of insight there for you, and I hope that gets you thinking about things as you go forward, as you become better breeders and more established breeders. And even if you are an established breeder, that's something you can start doing now too. Okay, bye for now, everybody. Thanks for listening. Make sure you visit www.catbreedingforbeginners.com, where you can find articles, guides, courses and more. Plus, make sure you check out my amazing New Cat Breeders Club. It's a supportive space where new cat breeders can learn, share and help each other. I only take new members a few times a year, so sign up to make sure you don't miss out.